Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Radio FreakJam.
Good evening, everybody. We don't want to do that. No, we don't want to do that at all. We want to do that. There we go. How you doing? It's Monday, and I'm here with some more unsigned music. To be honest, I've been rushing around today. Lots going on. Not the best day, if I'm honest with you, but you don't need to hear my worries and concerns. I'm sure some of you read my Facebook posts, so you probably know some of them anyway. But schools, big hot topic at the moment. Not just from the point of a coronavirus thing, but I've got other issues going forward. And you've got to love it when an institution like an academy accepts that they've made mistakes, but won't rectify any of them. And that's kind of what I'm dealing with at the moment with my son, which is all a lot of good fun. But, we're 9 weeks now, we're in the 9th week of our lockdown. Things are very strange out and about. People acting like it never happened, but, this is what we deal with. As we've said before, you can't quarantine stupid. So I've got lots of music here for you tonight. Hopefully it's lots of new stuff that you haven't heard. I can see Mo in the chat and Tim in the chat, and a few of you are hiding. I can see you watching. Come and say hi in the chat. Come let us know what you're up to and what you're drinking, because I'm on the Jack Daniels tonight, ladies and gentlemen, so cheers. So Mo's in the chat. Oh, Rowena's here as well. Hey Ro, how you doing? We've got Mo in the chat, and Mo sent me a couple of tracks this week. One from Paul Hudson, who is one of the guys in the Flat Top Band, which I'm going to play you in a second. And another one from a friend of his, Gary Lynch, which I'm also going to play you in a second. So they're going to be our first two songs. So let's get straight into it, I suppose. So up first, we've got Paul Hudson with a bit of country. We don't really play country on this show, but it's good that we can, and I love it. It's wicked. So here's Paul Hudson with Sweet Old Virginia.
Sweet old Virginia, dawn is breaking, misty morning. Take me back to the land. Can't believe how my heart was aching. I guess I don't understand. I don't know why you've been away. Now you're coming back to stay. Sweet Virginia, I'm going back to where I left my home. Sweet old Virginia, maybe now I'll never be alone. Time is passing, you've been missing. How you broke my heart. Gone forever, will you never let us make a new start? Don't know why you've been away. Now you're coming back to stay. Sweet old Virginia, I'm going back to where I left my home. Sweet old Virginia, maybe now I'll never be alone. Around the mountain to where I used to be. Rolling river, will you ever take me back to where I wanna be? People tell me you've been lonely since you walked out on me. Now I'm praying you'll be staying, and that's how it's gonna be. Don't know why you've been away. Now you're coming back to stay. Sweet old Virginia, I'm going back to where I left my home. Sweet old Virginia, maybe now I'll never be alone. Sweet old Virginia, sweet old Virginia. Sweet old Virginia. Sweet old Virginia.
There you go, Sweet Old Virginia, just for you, Caesar, who's actually out there in Virginia as we speak at work. It's 4 o'clock. He's not allowed to have a Guinness yet. He's got to be on the old tap water. But he'll get there. He'll get there. He's knocking off in 4:30, is that? Well, no, that's what Steve's hoping it is. We're hoping it's a 4:30 knockoff. But there we go. But Tim, it is 5 o'clock somewhere. So that was Paul Hudson, Sweet Old Virginia. Lovely little country track. There's nothing wrong with that at all. I do like a bit of country. Oh, it's a 5 o'clock knockoff for Tim. So only an hour, man. Only an hour. Not too bad. So, as I said, it's been a bit of a rough day, a bit of an annoying day. So it's always nice to get a knock on the door and there be a parcel there. And you open the parcel to find some lovely bits and pieces sent to you by your good friend Rowena. And Rowena is in Sam Kelly's Station House. I've played the tracks a few times on here. She's got a wonderful voice, but during lockdown I've learnt that she's got other hidden talents. She can kick a man's arse with her bare feet because she's a martial artist, does all that sort of stuff. And she likes to burn things. Now, I mean that in the nicest sense. She does etching on wood. Pyrography, I think it's called, if I remember rightly. Correct me if I'm wrong, Ro. And you can probably see in the background, above my sofa, the Rebel insignia from Star Wars that Rose sent me in the post. So that cheered me up a lot today. Thank you, Ro. Really, really appreciate it. Love it. It's taken pride of place on my wall and will forever stay there. Beautiful. Thank you very, very much. Go and check out Rose's stuff on her Facebook page. She does some really, really nice pieces. And, maybe if you want something done, you could have a chat with her. And for the right price, you can have your own pyrography in your own living room. More music. That's what I say. So as I said, Mo sent me a couple of tracks. That was Paul Hudson with Sweet Old Virginia, and he also sent me over this track of his friend's Gary Lynch. So I don't know much about Gary. Maybe Mo can fill us in the chat a little bit. But this is Gary Lynch with his track The One.
Seems like the other day just passing me on by. When I heard my phone go off and I saw you on the other side. Somebody fill the time and give it all away.
jumped and shouted hooray.
Touch the ground. Is he the one that I may just have found? My head is spinning, spinning round and round.
She came to my place, I looked upon her face. I grabbed her by the hand, I took her to another land.
There we go, Gary Lynch with The One. Really liked the groove on that track, that sort of head bouncing, foot stomping groove. Loving it, and hopefully Mo will give us more information on Gary if he's still in the chat room there. Thanks for sending all the music in, Mo. I mean that sincerely. It's really nice to have lots of different music to play. And again, if anyone wants to be part of the show, wants me to play their music, I'll happily play pretty much anything, as long as it's not too rude and of a broadcastable quality. Just drop me an email, radio@freakjam.co.uk with an MP3 or two, and I'll add it to the playlist, and I'll talk about you, and we'll play the music, and we'll all hopefully enjoy it. It'll be wonderful. It will, trust me. So I've been doing a lot of trawling through the archives, as you know. And a lot of the music I found goes back to the old MSI music scene investigation days, and this was one track that I pulled out, which I really do remember from the show. Sorry, this is a band called Last Bullet with a song "What Is Meant to Be." I don't know. Let's find out.
Mountain, I could sell my soul away, but that don't seem to show you how much I want you to stay. Friends for such a long time, stuck together through thick and thin. Every day gets harder, I try to play a game I'll never win. I don't have any more words, there's nothing left for me to say. Seems like everyone around us thinks we're better off this way. I can't fight this fight no more. Heartbreak is all I say. Baby, when it comes down to try. I say I want you happy, for girl, that's just a line. 'Cause if you're ever happy, it would have to be with me. Seeing you with another guy would only make me die inside, yeah. I can't fight this fight no more. Heartbreak is all I say. Baby, when it comes down to it, what is meant to be will be. I feel helpless without you, and I wanna live again. Look deep inside your heart, baby. You see, I need to be your man. I can't fight this fight no more. Heartbreak is all I'll say. Baby, when it comes down to it, what is meant to be will be.
What is meant to be will be, and can't argue with that, really, can you? If it's going to happen, it's going to happen, and it certainly fucking has. It's all happened, and here we are doing things in totally different ways. In fact, I'd like to propose that we take the old BC, 2000 BC, and we repurpose that now, and BC becomes before COVID. So, or before Corona, whichever way, I don't care. So we know that when we're sort of talking about, 2020 BC, it's before COVID, not before Christ. I just think it makes sense, it just helps us iron a few issues out. So the next band up for you is an Icon Positions band. I can't remember the name of the guy who sent me this, which is a shame because I used to do a lot of music with him. But it's been a few years now. But he sent me his album years ago, the band called Missing Piece. And it was always a really great album. So I've chosen one of their songs, Over My Head. Because, again, we're all over our heads at the moment. No one knows. So this is Missing Piece with Over My Head.
Feel like I'm going under. Feel like I'm going down. If nobody sees me sinking, don't know if I'll be found. Feel like I'm going nowhere. Feel like I'm going fast. If nobody hears me screaming, don't know how long I'll last. Over my head. Feel like I'm going under. Feel like like I'm going insane. Been playing this game for so long, it's going to my brain. Does anybody see me? Does anyone believe me?
There you go, Missing Piece with Over My Head. I did do a quick search on Google to see if I could find these guys. I can't. It must have been that long ago, which is kind of worrying because that means I'm getting old. But, yeah, you know, it happens to the best of us, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to go on to another MSI track. This was a band called Kid Felix. Again, I actually went out and bought this stuff because I was really impressed with their music. They became our Song of the Week. I think they became our Song of the Month. And they went through to compete in our Song of the Year competition as well. Great band. They're called Kid Felix. The song is Lost at Sea. And I hope you enjoy it.
Does
And that's Lost at Sea by Kid Felix. Great track. Really great track. Love it. Just as I said, we've done loads of unsigned bands on MSI. Every week we'd have 3 tracks on, we'd feature them, we'd talk about them, we'd get into the detail, we'd talk about mix, we'd talk about production, songwriting, lyrics, all that sort of stuff. It was a lot of fun. And another man who appeared on that show, not only as with his music, but he appeared as a guest and we interviewed him as well, was the brother of Disturbed's David Draymond, Ben Draymond. So Ben Draymond is following in his brother's footsteps. He's making music, he's releasing albums, and he sent some of his stuff into us. We got chatting, we got him involved, we got him on the show, and he was a really nice guy. I think we actually spoke to him live from Israel via Skype, which was a lot of fun. It was good. So I think I played one of his tracks a few weeks ago. I'm going to play another one now. This is Ben Draymond with 21 Seconds.
21 seconds is all it took to find you, drawn by the things that I had learned about you, betrayed by what I could not conceal, revealing wounds still left to heal. I realize that I'm in need of something to hold on to. Now it's fading away. Now you're already gone. It seems 21 seconds was way too long. At the end of the day, it took 21 seconds to lose you. Was the moment all that was wrong? Was it something spoken that didn't belong? Now it's fading away. It took 21 seconds to lose you. 21 seconds of meaningful conversation, words exchanged without hesitation. Then the awkwardness that penetrates leaves its mark and claims its fate. Maybe we were destined to repeat this again, 'cause it's fading away. Oh, it's fading away. Now you're already gone. It seems 21 seconds was way too long. At the end of the day, it took 21 seconds to lose you. Was the moment all that was wrong? Was it something spoken that didn't belong? Now it's fading away. It took 21 seconds to lose you. And even though it makes no sense that you should leave me now, bitter pill of consequence I must learn to take somehow. Now it's fading away. Oh, it's fading away. Now it's fading away. Oh, it's fading away.
seconds to lose you. It took 21 seconds to lose you. Just 21 seconds to lose you.
"21 seconds to lose you." It's a bit quick, isn't it? Don't take long these days, you know, just everything so happens so fast. Normally when I lose someone it takes a bit longer, but yeah, you know, such is life. So Rich in the chat's saying about a lot of parents looking forward to kids going back to school. And I've got to say, you know, as much as I want my kids to have a proper education, and it's very, very important, my kids have been brilliant. I can't complain. I can't be one of those parents who goes, "Oh, they're driving me mad, they're driving me nuts." Because they're not. My kids are great company. They, for the most part, have been getting on with their work and what they got to do. And I'm not going to say we haven't had to have a few chats. We have. But I'm very lucky, I suppose. I've worked hard. Me and Tony have worked hard to bring our children up to a point where having them at home all day, working, getting on with it, not getting in the way, and not being too much of a hassle has been wonderful. And I couldn't ask for better children. So, yes, when my kids go back to school, that's fine. But I'm not in a rush for it to happen. Happily teach them here if I needed to. So, a while ago, I got contacted by a band about doing a video, and it turns out the band were ex-members of the Choir Boys. For you old rockers out there who remember the Choir Boys with Spike and people like that. Brilliant band to see live, absolutely amazing. Great songs like Hey You and Sex Party, and yeah, you know, great songs. But these guys were ex-members of the Choir Boys, and I do remember, I think the singer was the original singer of Velvet Revolver before Scott Weiland got the job. So, if I remember rightly, they're called the Peckham Cowboys. I hope they don't mind me playing their song. I'm just trying to entertain people and stuff, you know. But this is the song we were talking about doing a video for. Unfortunately, that never came off, but I love this track. It's called Don't Damn the Hypnotist by the Peckham Cowboys.
It's your choice, you don't have to live this way.
Hypnotize, you better open up your eyes. Hypnotize and stop criticize. Tell the truth, make different from the lies. It's time for the revolution, so be wise. Yes, freedom time. Hypnotize, open up your third eyes and start to realize the truth make different from the lies. Oi, oi. The truth is
It's your choice, you don't have to live this way. Don't damn the hypnotist.
mind control.
It's your choice, you don't have to live this way.
Babylon.
Don't damn the hypnotist.
So we're riding through.
It's your choice.
When we are cool,
Have to live
the chosen of
this
few.
way. Don't damn the hypnotist.
Mind control.
It's your choice, you don't have to live
Babylon.
this way.
Revolution. Yeah.
Oh, it's a great track. The horns, just the whole sort of specials vibe going on with that. Loving it. Loving it. A bit of dub, sort of, yeah, just brilliant. Good song for the night as well, I feel. So, last week and on Thursday as well, I played you a track by renowned rock guitarist, member of Rough Justice, Replicant, and other bands, Mike Stoner. And I played you kind of an ambient, trancey type track that he produced. And on Thursday he sent a video over, which is a bit trippy, I'll be honest. It's a spinning white rabbit going down a really futuristic style corridor. And Mike is a hypnotist, which is kind of why I said it all links, it all fits together. So Mike is a very accomplished hypnotist. He did try me, didn't work. Sorry, Mike. But I have seen him reduce young ladies that I know to barking around pub car parks and such things. It's kind of scary, really. But Mike sent over this trancey track with this weird video. Everyone thought he was trying to hypnotise them with this weird video. And Mike sort of prefixed the track that it's something you wouldn't expect from him. He sent over another track, which is much more what we'd expect from Mike. Lots of loud guitars, and yeah, it's awesome. So this is Mike Stoner with Greasy Truckers. There you go, Mike Stoner with something that you probably associate with him a lot more. A magical guitar solo. There we go, fits all bills. Tim's saying that he really misses trading solos with Mike, and that he used to know Mike in his pre-magician days when he worked at Yellow Pages. Freaky story is that Mike Stoner used to work at Yellow Pages right opposite my brother-in-law. They used to work together. We didn't know this until after they'd parted ways. It was very strange. So, yep, Replicant Mike there, Steve Jones, that's the one. Rock! As also known for his time in Rough Justice as well. So, talking about Rough Justice, we've had some brilliant quizzes recently, and it's been nice to spend a bit of time with Hog and Emma and Tim. Tim from Frequency, as I've been saying, we're working on some Frequency tracks. New old Frequency tracks. It's coming together. I can report. We have stuff. We have a basic track worked out. We have things to do. It's awesome. Looking forward to that. It's been nice spending a bit of time with Tim, sorting that out as well. So Tim also plays with Kirk Farmer sometimes, and has done a bit of recording for him. So I'm going to play you a Kirk Farmer track, featuring our very own Tim O'Sullivan, and this is Red-Eyed Nights.
Lights come on so bright, step up to the mic, and I feel on top of the world for just one night. And the band plays on, and I sing my song. And my guitar cry, and the crowd reply, and they sing along. Red-eyed nights, feeling right, and I'm your guitar man. Bedroom eyes, telling lies. That's what it's all about. And so we play it out into the night. It's been so long since I've been gone, but I swear to you I won't let you down when I play your song. And the crowd steps up and they lift their cups, and they dance around to the rocking sound of the man from out of town. Red-eyed nights, feeling right, and I'm your guitar man. Bedroom eyes, telling lies. That's what it's all about. And so we play it out into the night, into the night.
bedroom eyes, selling lies. That's what it's all about. And so we play it out into the night, red-eyed nights. Oh, wanna be your guitar man now. Those red-eyed nights, and I'm feeling alright tonight. Yeah, oh, those red-eyed nights. Oh, I wanna be your guitar man now. Oh, those red-eyed nights, and I'm feeling
There you have it, Kirk Farmer, Red-Eyed Nights, with our very own Timo Sullivan on the lead and electric guitars there. Great track there, Tim. It's kind of got a frequency feel, if you know what I'm saying. Bit of Sound of Thunder, bit of Take What You See, that sort of stuff. I like that. That's wicked. That's cool. Another man I've talked a lot about over this time is Pete Sipper. Pete Sipper is also in America. We've reconnected. He mastered the Frequency album. He's currently limbering up and warming up, getting ready to master the Splendid Isolation track we've been working on with Radio FreakJam. That's coming soon, guys. Thursday, hopefully. Shout out to Josh. He's been having issues today with software, and we had a slight panic earlier that things weren't working that should have been. But Josh is Josh, and he's a whiz kid, and he's fixed it. And we're getting there. We're very, very close to having this track done. So Pete's in the band Crash Transit. I've been listening to a lot of Crash Transit on Isolation. It's great finding new bands that you really enjoy. And it's even better when it's a mate of yours. You know, it's great. So I'm going to play you some Crash Transit. I didn't realise that this lockdown was going to be as long as it has been. I didn't know what to expect, as I'm sure most of you didn't. So next week is episode 10. Didn't expect to get into double numbers, I'll be honest. So I feel it's we need to mark this in some way. We need to do something. So rather than me pick the playlist for next week, I want you guys to do that. So I'm going to put a thread in the FreakJam group asking you to give me some ideas of what to play. It could be a song that you've specifically remembered, or just a band that you've remembered that I've played, or an artist. So get involved. I'll put the thread up after the show. Let me know what you want to hear next week. So we'll do kind of a 10-week recap of all the bits and pieces I've played in the past 9 weeks. Picked by you guys. So let me know what you want to hear, and we can go through and do that. Until then, a bit more Crash Transit. This is a track called Tell Me in the Morning.
So predictable, it's boring. I'm too hard to be ashamed. You can tell me in the morning, so you think you wanna leave. Maybe slip out in the dawning. I pretend to be asleep, that I'm asleep. Well, I might as well be. I don't wanna fight, I don't wanna go there. I don't wanna fight. Tell me in the morning. just to get you in my bed. You know that you can tell me in the morning that I drink too much, I smoke too much, I too much, and nothing was ever enough. Well, it's never enough. I don't wanna fight, I don't wanna go there, I don't wanna fight. Tell me in the morning, I don't wanna fight, I don't wanna be there, I don't wanna fight. Tell me now, I don't wanna fight, I don't wanna go there, I don't wanna fight. Yeah, I don't wanna fight, I don't wanna be there, I don't wanna fight. Tell me in the morning time.
You can tell me in the morning, people, or now. Just drop it in the chat room. I'm here. Why not? So that brings us to the end of the show, really. Don't forget, live jam night, 8 o'clock on Thursdays. We're having a lot of fun with that. Lots of new people joining in, lots of live music, lots of laughter, lots of drinking. You know, you've got to make sacrifices here and there somewhere. Come and join us. If you play guitar, sing, piano, trumpet, bagpipes, didgeridoo, I don't care. Drop us a message, radio@FreakJam, or go to the website freakjam.co.uk, hit the Radio Freak Jam button, hit the Join Us tab, and it will tell you what you need to do to join us on the show and allow you to book your time slot as well. And if you're feeling brainy on Saturday, don't forget to come and join us on the Freak Jam quiz. This week it is Rob McGregor as the quiz master. And again, it's just a feeble excuse for drinking and having fun with your mates while you're in lockdown. And it gets the brain cells working a little bit. Tony and I have done all right. I found out that my wife has a unique skill for lip reading on Saturday. So that was fun. Yeah. Good. So as always, I try and sign out with one of my tracks. This is actually a remix of a Frequency song. I've played you the original in the past, Machine. But when we recorded this, the engineer, Jeff, took the files for some of the tracks away and remixed one of the tracks, this being the remix. So this is the Frequency versus Alien 613 Machine Greasy Axle remix. I like this. Enjoy it. I will see you I'll see you Thursday, sorry. If you come in Thursday, I'll be doing another one of these next Monday. See you at the quiz on Saturday. Enjoy the music, and bye-bye now.
me.